Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So this is your weekly yes or no pick a card reading. I have 4 piles in front of you. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. 4 stones, 4 piles, 4 questions. Yes or no is the answer. Choose your pile and I'll see you at your reading. Right, so if you chose pile number 1, then this is your reading. Pile number 1. Wow, okay. There are some massive changes happening in your life or is about to happen in your life. I kind of feel like you didn't want to see the truth about a situation. This may be a work situation, this may be a legal situation, or just someone who you're not working well with because there's a lot of arguments or there's a lot of indecision. It may be regarding money or possible some kind of legal stuff. Stability will return and your troubles are almost over, but you need to leave behind what you currently know. There needs to be a relocation, a moving on, an end of a relationship. You need to trust your intuition on this one because there is disagreements, there's just seriously so much fighting here, so much negativity in this situation. If this does not sound like your situation, then this is not your pile because all I'm getting is negative. There's very little positive about this current situation. There's a crossroads. It's like you got obstacles, you got to make decisions, you don't want to see the decisions, you're stressed, you got anxiety, you got health problems possibly, but you don't want to see the truth, and you want something that's honest and generous and kind, but you've settled for something that's cruel, malicious, and manipulative. So I just kind of feel like you feel trapped in your situation and you feel like a fool, or you don't want to look like a fool, but you feel like a fool. I don't know what's going on here. All I can tell you is the answer here is a no, okay? Unfortunately, I cannot give you an answer that I don't see, okay? So this is definitely a no. And like I say, I see fighting, I see lies, manipulation, maliciousness, stress, anxiety, worry, grief, health problems, okay? And again, I just kind of feel like this is a no-go, or not worth the leap of faith in, or it's you're going to feel like a fool or have felt like a fool because of the situation. Okay, so let me get a card to figure out why is this such a serious no. I mean, can we at least try and help pile number 1 a little bit to try and understand? There could be a third party here, okay? There could be an interfering situation. It could be a legal situation that's interfering. There could be arguments because of a third party situation. I'm not too sure for some of you. I kind of feel like your delays would be over if you would just make a decision, okay? Because there's a choice that needs to be made. And I kind of feel like you know the answer. You know what choice you need to be made. There's some kind of just maybe movement. You might need to make a move away from a situation. I just kind of feel like there's some kind of skill, work, learning situation, maybe perhaps a hobby for some of you, maybe you wanting to return back to school, and there's some kind of choice. There may be 2 options, 2 lovers to choose from, but if this is one of the choices, then the answer is no. Or I just definitely feel like there's some kind of justice. Maybe you're dealing with something legal, maybe that this is a divorce or a legal situation. This is saying the only advice I've got is you need to stand up for what you believe, okay? And you need to do what you know is right, okay? It's the only way to have a fair and just decision in this situation. So we don't have your intuition will guide you. Really focus on the people around you and really look at everything that they do. Look at the motives behind what they're doing. Make sure that everyone's being honest with you in the situation, because I do see deception here. And it could be something as simple as someone just trying to get away with something, or someone, this could be you. You have to be honest. You're the only one who is affected by your situation, but trying to get away with as little as possible, or putting in as little possible effort, but not really trying that hard. Sabotage, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely, this is very negative. It's a no. Okay, thank you so much and goodbye. Hey, if you chose pile number 2 or the stone, then this is your reading. Pile number 2, there's like some kind of special talent that you have, or you're thinking about some kind of passion. This could be a passion relationship, knowledge, just learning things that are interest to you, or taking up some kind of hobby. There's some good news coming in. You may have to balance up your time and your energy. Really look at your investments, because there's some good news possibly coming in. If you balance up your time or balance up your budget, it will benefit you. There's been a lot of waiting for maybe perhaps this news to come in, or for better news to come in. And just don't wait holding on too tightly for something, because the only way for new things to flow in, we need to release old things. Okay, so if you've been dealing financial problems, for example, the more you penny pinch, the less can come in. Anything you receive, thank God that you have bills, because if you didn't have bills, you wouldn't have money to pay for it. And even if you feel like you can't have money to pay for the bills, hand it to God. He will find a way, or she will find a way. God will find a way to help you pay the bills, okay? It may not come in the way that you expect, so open it up to God and say, look, I'm stressed about the situation. I don't know how to get through it. And they will find a solution, even if that solution is someone else helping you in the interim. But holding off is really not going to help. If you're feeling a little bit lonely, and perhaps you feel like you're not too sure, you're not with people, then find a way to, reach out and find new groups of people who perhaps have a more similar views to you in life. Okay, so this is one of those, don't try to hold on to people. So if you're scared of being lonely, don't hold on to people because of your fear of being lonely, because they're the wrong kind of people for you, and you're not allowing new people to come into your world. Okay, so take whatever resonates there. There is some kind of peace and harmony, working well together to overcome obstacles, and there could be some kind of, so this obstacle or this peace and harmony could relate to something to do with the past, maybe reconnecting with old friends, or maybe people you haven't spoken to in a while may be of help to you over this time. There could be some kind of past hobby or special talent that might help you with your finances as well. I kind of feel like you've been let down by other people or friends or a partner, and spirit guides are saying, it's one of those things. We'll deal with those things in life. We all have been let down in some way or form. You can't see this as your future. You just need to go, well, that was a lesson learned. And there's always a lesson. So learn the lesson as to, where did I go wrong? How did I contribute to that? Even if the person was absolutely nasty, well, you married them or you stayed in the relationship with them. Okay, there's some kind of responsibility that you can take for your circumstances. I do kind of feel like there's something coming in and moving quite fast. You may have been quite confused, or there may have been a lot of problems, but I kind of feel like there's some kind of swift movement towards a wish fulfillment for you. Okay, so whatever the stagnation is, the more you let it go, the quicker the stuff can come in. It's waiting to come in quite fast. So this is the new friends or new lovers or new money, but you need to release what you've currently got. No matter how much debt you have, just pay it all and just, have faith. The money or something is coming in to replace whatever you've lost, okay? This could be coming from a gentleman, it could be coming from a friend, it could be coming from a lover, or it could be coming just from someone who's someone who's going to hand you a job or money or something, okay? I kind of feel like you need to feel a lot more sophisticated. You need to feel a lot more nourishing towards yourself. If you can't love yourself, you can't expect other people to love you. So I kind of feel like the more stable you feel within yourself and you fool yourself, this is like one of those fake it till you make it, the quicker it will come into alignment. Because this is one of those, it's waiting for you, okay? You need to take the leap of faith, because you've got the red joker, which means it's all in your hands, okay? You may have trouble, or you may be dealing with some kind of trouble. I kind of feel like there could be some kind of travel coming up for you pretty soon. This could be a short journey with the 8 of Wands there too. Going to go see someone, maybe you meeting up with an old friend or lover or something, or maybe even a childhood family friend. There is some kind of travel coming up for you, but the leap of faith kind of is in some way or form, you have to take the leap. So either just have the faith and visualize and feel thankful because the money's definitely coming in, or the job's definitely coming in, or take a leap of faith, but you have to let go of what you currently got. So whatever bills you have or whatever financial struggles you have, just as if it's, pretend that it's already paid. Literally just actually see the stamp of, like when the bank, when they stamp, when they say, paid already, or when an accountant stamps it and says all paid, just visualize that and just ignore it, okay? I'm not to say don't pay the bills, but you understand what I'm saying. Pay it with a, I've got so much money to pay these bills. But whatever it is a yes, okay? Is there anything else for pile number 2? I think it's quite good. It's kind of, you just need to put the burdens down is what I'm getting, because, you're literally there. Yeah, you see, this is a time of manifestation. Yes, there's learning. Yes, taking more control. Let go of the woe is me, I don't have anything. You've lost money. Yeah, well, there's more money coming. You've lost a relationship. Yeah, well, there's more coming. I know it doesn't feel that way. I'm not trying to be insensitive to it. But yeah, okay, so you may be dealing with someone who's but not that honest and truthful in your life. You know what? You take more control over your life, over your situations, and manifest better. It's a good time to go within, deep within, get the knowledge to manifest. You have all the tools to bring about this wish fulfillment. You need to take more control over your life, over your feelings, and to release, even if someone in your life that's a bit of a liar or a bit of a not, someone who, I don't know, a bit nasty, that's fine. Let go of the situation and take control of your own emotions and how you want things to go. Okay, thank you so much and goodbye. Hello, if you chose this stone or this pile, this is your reading. So pile number 3, you're about to have some kind of new emotional beginning. This could be in anything, something that makes you feel really great. It's maybe some good news coming your way, long awaited good news. And I kind of feel like you have been waiting a long time to receive good news. And the reason why you've been waiting a long time is there has been a bit of conflict within your mind as to what it is that you are wanting. It kind of feels like you may have chosen people or situations where the people or the situations had lacked commitment, or they didn't know what they wanted, or there was always a third factor or third party situations. And this could be anything from friendships or being friend zoned and just sticking around, hoping and waiting, or accepting people who didn't ever commit to you, or even in jobs or situations where there was always just like this third wheel, or you felt like the third wheel in this situation. So Spirit said, they wanted to make sure that you this time were ready for what it is that you were wanting. So your mind and your body had to be more in alignment, because you want commitment, you want stability, you want a job that's going to pay you your worth, but you accepting less. Okay, and I understand sometimes you got to take a job, but only take that job but with the intentions of moving on, okay, and being a little bit more demanding and saying, you know what, I deserve a raise because of X, Y, and Z, or I deserve a better relationship, and if you cannot give it to me, then you need to be ready to jump ship. I kind of feel like the more responsibilities you take in your previous decisions, the quicker you will realize that something better is coming, because I kind of feel like there was a need, or has been a need, for you to walk away from people or situations that you had invested in the past. And the warning here is to make sure that you don't repeat those patterns, okay? Because I kind of feel like you're getting a second chance of some good news, and this can really help you. You may want to then go and have a large purchase, or there's something that's going to come up that will make you feel a little bit more independent. Okay, there is big financial successes ahead, but again, there's been this long, slow journey to this, because again, you're being tested as to how much do you really want this, or do you not want to go back to previous jobs or the same kind of jobs where it's just a job and you get paid, but you're not being paid your worth. You also needed to learn self-love. You needed to realize that you deserved better. So that's why this has taken such a slow, long time, because slow and steady does win the race. Okay, and those who are patient, good things come to those who wait. It's all of this is what I'm getting here. But this is leading to something that's very successful. Okay, so whether this is a new relationship, this person is more stable, more committed, but at the same time, they're not a quick, passionate love affair. They're more of a slow and steady wins the race. It may start off as a friendship, and then it may grow, or it could be a job or a partnership that grows gradually to something that's more sustainable and something that's a lot more long-term. The answer to your question is a yes, okay, whatever it may be. So, what else is pile number 3? What else does pile number 3 need to know about this situation? Yeah, there seems to be a curiosity. So this could be, you know, if you're on social media, you could have someone checking you out. If you in a, like for example on LinkedIn, in your account on LinkedIn, you could also have someone that's kind of watching your page. There is someone who, there may be another form of communication, internet communication. There is a curiosity here, and I kind of feel like it's either about you or you have a curiosity about something else, and maybe you're here to find out whether you should go for it or not. Yeah, you were walking away from a situation that seemed stable, or the person seemed like a solid, genuine person. But when you got to know them, I kind of feel like you realized that they weren't as stable as what they thought, or maybe this person was stingy with their money or stingy with their time, or this boss perhaps wasn't really going to pay you what you were worth. And so there was this walking away from this situation. But what you are going into, more traditional settings, something that's more committed, something that's more serious, okay? And it's through your own persistence that you will get there, okay? This could mean travel, there could be a journey involved. Either which way, you are leading to something that's more stable, more committed, from someone who's perhaps maybe even more traditional. There could also be going back to school and studying, or going, you know, towards something more spiritual, or some kind of, you know, church or religion. You know, this is all obviously different people. But I do feel like there is someone that's either you are curious, maybe you are curious about going into a new religion or going into a new, so I mean, this could be you. Whatever it is, this is a big yes. Okay, thank you and goodbye. Welcome. If you chose the stone or pile number 4, then this is your reading. So pile number 4, you're about to have some kind of new start. This could be a new start in finances, a new start in business, maybe a new job, or something that's more stable is coming in for you, a new stability or a new position, something like that, okay? Now, this may be a partnership, you know, meeting someone who's, you know, on the same page as you partnership-wise, meeting people that are on the same path as you, same understandings as you. There's some kind of union or spending quality time, maybe even just with your family and your loved ones. And again, you know, feeling like you're with your own tribe or your real tribe, okay? I kind of feel like you've been through a period, or you're still going through a period of loss or sadness, or there's some kind of bad news that you have received, or you fear receiving some kind of bad news, and this makes you feel sad. I do sense a bit of sadness here. But Spirit guys want you to know that, you know, you're moving away from that, or you will move away from this, okay? This bad news is not going to stay with you forever. You want something very secure, committed, and stable, but at the same time, you seem to have this fear that you're never going to have more, or, you know, you fear as to what might be on the other side, or there's this feeling of, will it ever happen? Am I ever going to have my situation change? Okay. Some of you may be going through something major, like a divorce or a breakup of a relationship, or you're moving home, moving countries, moving towns or something, you know, some kind of big relocation. And it does mean that you have to now move away from your family or something like that. So there's like this departure feeling from something that fate is kind of stepping in. This is just one of those things. It's kind of moving you into better times, but try not to take the sadness with you. Work through it. If it's, you know, if it's a death or something like that, then again, take your time to work through it. But try to look for the positives and for the reasons why you need to carry on in your life. You felt a little bit trapped by your circumstances, maybe perhaps it was a marriage and you didn't know how to get out of it. And spirit guides are saying, it's a false sense of entrapment. You need to learn how to stand your ground and how to stand up for yourself, because this is going to be the lesson. For some of you, you could have some kind of unexpected money coming your way or windfall coming your way. So create a budget and a plan for savings. This could pay off a huge amount of maybe your debt, but now going forward, you still need to plan for how you're going to live within your budget. And then it's like you kind of feel exhausted because of what you've gone through, okay? But there is good news. There is a bit of a light-hearted feeling. There could be news of a party or some kind of gathering with family members or fun times that's coming. There is someone that's negative that kind of holds you back a little bit, or maybe perhaps sabotages you. You have to be more powerful than this person, okay? You need to ignore or try to work around the triggers of this person that's trying to hold you back. You cannot allow this person to hold you back. So look at them, and I find the best way is to look at them with sympathy, like, oh, shame. You must be really horrible or in a bad mood or really hurt in order to treat people in this way. Okay, try to see them in a sympathizing way rather than allow them to get to you. Because hurt people, and I'm not making excuses for someone for how they treat you, but this is about you, not them, and you want happiness, stability, finances, and a better life. So it's up to you to decide on whether you're going to allow them to hold you back from having what you are wanting, okay? So you need to be more powerful, more positive, more charismatic to outweigh any negativity that this person is bringing, okay? You could be bringing in something a new love. It's a new financial beginning, but it's also a new beginning to having more of a stable, committed relationship as well. This could also be about that. And someone influential or someone around you that's a lot more romantic and a lot more level-headed is on their way. Okay, so we're all in a different place. So for pile number 4, anything else you want to tell them? It is a yes, by the way. This is a yes. This is a yes. Okay, yeah, too many cards. But anyway, there's some major situation that could be a legal situation. So this could be some kind of lawyer is involved, and there may have been some kind of suspense waiting for an outcome to some kind of legal documents or some kind of documents that are coming in. And again, look at this. You may feel like you don't have the courage to stand up for or stand against the, the devil energies here. But spirit guides are saying you're a lot stronger than what you think, okay? And I kind of feel like you will have the courage, okay, to overcome this negative person or this negative energy or entity. You've also got exactly that, someone who's coming in to help you. This is a knight in shining armor, could be a male or female, doesn't make a difference. This person is coming to help you feel or help you out of being or feeling like you in this stuck energy. Okay, so someone is coming there, they're going to help you get over this. And again, I kind of feel like you will get the answers that you are needing. There is communication coming for you. You may not see where it's coming from, okay? But spirit guides are kind of saying to you that right now, it's not really your job to figure out where it's coming from or how this is. This is one of those spirit guides are saying, you just need to take off the blindfold and have faith, okay? You need to see why you had to go through these situations, the lessons you had to learn. And again, things that may seem like they are not illuminated to you right now will become illuminated, okay? Again, I feel like your biggest lesson was learning to stand your ground. Your biggest lesson was learning to overcome, to have the courage to come up against someone who was perhaps a bit of a bully or a negative person. And I kind of feel like you will have the courage, okay? You may feel trapped, but you will have the courage to fight this person and to bring more balance into your life, and to see this person from a different angle. And this will release you, and you'll head towards more of a happier time and more of a wish fulfillment. Okay, that's what I have for you. It's a yes. Thank you and goodbye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.